Hey guys, what's up? I'm extremely sleep deprived, and today I'm going to be doing a quick movie review, Redux review of The Master by Paul Thomas Anderson. So yeah, right now it's like 9 something a.m. in the morning. I slept for less than 4 hours, and very soon I'll have to be leaving my apartment to do some special things. I really don't have a lot of time now, but I just want to do this quick video because about 4 years ago, or 3.5 years ago, I watched Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master. I believe it was the second Paul Thomas Anderson film I've watched. And I did not know how to react to it because at that point in time, back in 2019, I still wasn't that well versed in cinema. So when I watched The Master, I was just confused. I've never seen something like that before. It's really weird and irregular and incoherent, but yet there's something dreamy and beautiful about it, and I can't really quite touch on why I like it and why I maybe don't like it. So it was a pretty weird experience. But last night I got to rewatch The Master on a big screen in 70 millimeter film in the one and only fantastic Aero Theater at Santa Monica. And in fact, apparently that theater is the exact theater where The Master is first ever premiered, I guess. Which is weird because I thought The Master premiered at Cannes. Maybe when the host presented that, he meant that after Cannes, the first time the film is shown is at the Aero Theater. And apparently it's a double feature with The Shining and then The Master. And apparently PTA was there the whole time and people were like, oh my god, PTA is here. Oh. I mean, I would probably have the same reaction too. So anyways, The Master in 70 millimeter. Ooh yeah. Oh yeah, mwah, 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 exquisite. You can see the film grains and the cracks and the little marks at the sides. It's just so damn real and grounded. It's like, yes, it's a real film. So The Master is a film about Freddie Quell, played by Joaquin Phoenix, who is a bit of a drifter. He was in the Navy, and then after not being in the Navy anymore. After leaving the Navy, he's sort of drifting from one place to another. There, he met Lancaster Dodd, who is a bit of a master himself, a master of a cult that resembles Scientology, I guess. And this film takes place in the 1950s, and it's sort of like a character study, but also a study of how cults work and sort of about two clashing personalities. And I think that's what really carried the whole film for me. It's the incredibly interesting combination that is the protagonist and I guess you could say antagonist. Protagonist played by Joaquin Phoenix and antagonist Lancaster Dodd played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. Both of their performances are absolutely stunning and groundbreaking. And seeing them both read line after line after line and act each other's asses off is insane. It's magical. They're both so into their characters. They're both so particular in the way they're acting. And seeing them both in the same scene is just like, oh my god. It's just two geniuses, two acting masters just going off at each other. It's absolutely breathtaking. And also the protagonist and the antagonist are already interesting enough. And I feel like that's one of the rarest things about films nowadays is that even the greatest films don't have very interesting protagonists. And that's a huge mistake from like I make huge mistakes like this as well. And that is like every time I think of story ideas, their protagonist is always the same. So for PTA to come up with such an interesting protagonist is very, very interesting. And another thing is the script is structured in a way that is unbelievable. The montages are really well put together. There are scenes in this film that would last maybe 30 seconds, and then the next scene will be 7 minutes, or 8, or 9, or even 10. And yeah, it seems unconventional, but then the film also comes together really well. It feels like a very watery, smooth stream of thoughts, and this just goes to show PTA's amazing sensibility on rhythm and pacing. And yeah, rewatching this film, it's really one great scene after another. The opening montage is hilarious, awkward, weird. In fact, the opening montage of The Master is one of the reasons why I think that opening a film with a montage is actually a really freaking cool idea. And again, it's not about the cool looking shots, it's about a series of shots that come together with music underneath and somehow feeling right. It feels just right. And you get the informal processing scene, which is amazing. Holy shit. The scene starts off lighthearted. There's like a fart joke, and then you think the scene has ended. And then Joaquin Phoenix is like, no, let's push it further. And that's when things turn sour and becomes very emotional and very dramatic. And then things turn for the better, and it gets intimate, and it's just a whole roller coaster of moods. And then that is immediately followed with the pick fuck scene, which is absolutely brilliant. And then the police station scene, which is again very hilarious. And given that you're watching it in LA, everyone's fucking laughing. Every scene people are laughing. And I guess that makes the film way more lighthearted than I thought it would be, but also it's a very engaging experience for me. And then after the police station, you get the montage where the cult, aka the cause, try to uh, re-educate Joaquin Phoenix's character, Freddie Quell, and make him more dedicated to this religion. And this montage is amazing, actually, because you get Amy Adams saying, "What are the color of my eyes?" And you actually see her eyes turn color. It's very subtle. And then you see Joaquin Phoenix touching a wall and touching a window and a wall and a window again and again and again. And you get this unhinged, very organic music underneath by Johnny Greenwood, which is absolutely amazing. And then you have the ending scene, which is so subtle. It's so soft, yet so powerful. You get a dream, and then after the dream, you get the final scene, or the final big scene, anyways. And it's just Philip Seymour Hoffman singing and Joaquin Phoenix crying. There's something so intimate yet so poetic about this ending, and also nonsense like, oh, in the past life we were in Paris fighting the Prussian Empire, and it's so nonsensical yet it somehow it feels like it makes sense. The way it's written into the script, into the line, into the dialogue, it's so particular, yet it just rolls, and that's so damn brilliant. I wish I could do that. This is some level of mastery right here. The editing's so damn good. The use of J cuts and not jump cuts. What is it? Hard cuts are absolutely beautiful, and the use of music is brilliant. Johnny Greenwood's very unhinged and awkward score, very eccentric score, really shines through, and the cinematography is amazing. I recently found out that PTA shoots on film, and there is no color grading. All the colors are done in production, no post. They don't fix it in post. They don't do that shit. It's all production. It's all, painting the sets, the scenics, the blue gels and the yellow gels. It's all, the lenses you use, the camera you use, the film itself. So it's amazing. It's amazing, and it just has a lot to chew on. This film just has a lot to uncover, a lot to peel back, a lot to chew on, and it's so soft and gentle. It's amazing, and it could be my favorite PTA film. I'm feeling a 10 out of 10 on this one. So, have you seen The Master? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.